they have these maps. They find out there's these conjurer maps that no one's really talking about. And their thing is trying to figure out who's behind these conjurer maps. And does this put this Marvellian city that for a long time did not accept conjurers, come to find out it was built on conjurers. Sound familiar? The way people are getting random nosebleeds, and it's not random. I know who it is. I know what it is. If you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. Nosebleeds, passing out, headaches, and they feel like their Marvel, which is their power, is off. So I'm reading book 2 of the Marvelers series, or really it's the Conjurer series, and written by Dhonielle Clayton. And the way she's able to interweave, I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, the struggles that have been universal, timely into this book, and it's a middle grades book, is mind-boggling. So if you have not read book 1, you may want to get off the video now, because it kind of spoils what I'm going to talk about in book 2, kind of spoils what happens in book 1. So book 2, Ella really thinks that Gia is done. Like, we defeated her. We can move on with our lives. They don't know Gia very well. And Gia is determined, in which I kind of had a feeling who her mole was. And I've already put 2 and 2 together. But the way it's set up in book 1, you kind of know how she's going to get to all these, going to devise her evil plan, which I'm still trying to figure out exactly what the evil plan is. I think I'm halfway through the book. If not, I may have like 3 hours left in the book, and the book is 11 hours long. I don't know exactly what Gia is trying to do. She keeps saying that Ella has to collect. My biggest issue is Ella, Beatrice, and I might be saying her name wrong, and the friend, I think it's Jason. And if I'm saying these names wrong, I'll correct them. I am bad about this. I don't know why. But they have these maps. They find out there's these conjurer maps that no one's really talking about. And their thing is trying to figure out who's behind these conjurer maps. And does this put this Marvellian city that for a long time did not accept conjurers, come to find out it was built on conjurers. Sound familiar? Things are not going the way she thinks it's going to when it comes to these maps, especially when it comes to the fact that random people in Marvellian, well, really the Arcadian Academy, and I might be saying that wrong too. I'm sorry, Dhonielle, I'm sorry. The way people are getting random nosebleeds, and it's not random. I know who it is. I know what it is. If you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. Nosebleeds, passing out, headaches, and they feel like their Marvel, which is their power, is off. They try to blame it the fact that you're not that far from the Antarctica. It's freezing up here. The Norwegian air is freezing up here. But I know, there was a scene, and I don't want to give it away, but there's a scene where this girl, they invite Ella and her best friend over for, like, we're going to tell secrets. And I mean, like, nah, nope. So I guess the hardest part as an adult reading a middle grade novel is you're listening to 11-year-olds reason things. And you're like, no. But also, you want to know, what the heck tie does Gia, that's the part I have not figured out. And that makes me want to inbox Dhonielle, because I have not figured out the tie between Gia and Ella's dad, who is the head conjurer. He's, matter of fact, the top walker. I'm trying to figure out what hold he has on her, because the way, she comes to him, it's like, well, you need to tell your daughter I'm about to collect. The fact that you have that audacity and that gall to talk to him that way, like, you have something over him. What? And then they don't know one of their family members is working for Gia. For those of you who missed it, Gia is the bad person. She's the one that tries to take over. She escapes in book 1. And now she's adamant, I am going to fulfill what I came here to fulfill. But I'm trying to figure out how she's going to do it, because what she tried to do first book was foiled by Ella and her friends. So I'm trying to figure out second book. I know I kind of see what she's doing, but what's the end goal? So this is action-packed as this book is more suspenseful. It's not as action-packed to me as the last book. But at the same time, I see we're going somewhere. I just don't know where. Well, I know where Ella's trying to go, and I know what Ella's trying to find out, because she's tired of people coming for her people. Because ironically, what Ella finds out disproves all the things that Marvellians have been saying about conjurers and how they try to live separate from conjurers. So my thing is, will she be able to reveal it in time to save her people and to save herself? Because it's going to get a point in time where her family is going to be brought up by the grand jury of conjurers, that they don't like the fact that you went up there to that Marvellian city where they don't want us there anyway, and you're giving them our secrets, and we don't appreciate that. And her thing is, why not be a part of something that we should be a part of in the first place? And again, that sounds very similar to our society, where there's certain Black people that believe we should live amongst ourselves. We should be dependent on ourselves. We shouldn't have to depend on anybody else. Because when we bring other people in, that's when the chaos happens. I disagree with that. I believe is a way you can make it work. Nevertheless, do they have a good argument? Yes. Because what's happening in the academy right now, they're blaming Ella and the other conjurers who have come to the academy. But they don't understand is bigger than what, they don't know the history. Like, this ties into a video I was watching. I think it's called 154 or 154, which is a podcast. I'll put their names and their faces up so you can see it. And the young lady who's a comedian said how some people, I don't know if that's still the case now, in Jamaica did not know their ancestors originated from Africa, because that wasn't being taught. They felt like they came over to this land. They think they were born on this land. Their people came from this land, not realizing anyone with any melanin in your skin, everybody came from Africa. A lot of people don't know that about how Pangea and all that came into be. And it just amazes me what the conjurers know and don't know. And I wonder how much Ella's father knows. Does he know this? Did he always know this, and that's why he sent his daughter? Because there's something going on with him where he lacks something. I just don't know what it is yet. I didn't get that together.